What the? Alright, well, as you can see, the Cobra is nowhere to be seen, which is why I haven't been able to get y'all any content at all, because it went to the shop. You know what? It's a long story, which I'll discuss when I get inside. But plans have not stalled. As you can see, been buying a lot of stuff in preparation for when it comes back. The entire room, you can't see everything because it's packed in here, but it's all back full. I'll unpack all this in a minute to show you exactly what all's in here, but we got new TSW forged wheels, driver seat, passenger seat, rear seats, headlights, SCT tuner, gauge cluster, underdrive pulleys, whole bunch of goodies. So give me a few minutes. Well, for you it'll be just a moment. For me it'll be about half an hour. But let me get all this out of here and inside and organized, and we'll see what all I bought and talk to you why I do not have the Cobra right now. Alright, so this is what we got. I did not bring in the seats because at the front seat, driver and passenger seat and rear seat, it's just black leather. The driver's side of mine is destroyed. The rear has a big old cut in it. I mean, I got all three seats cheaper than I could get one reupholstered. Anyway, alright, so here's what we got. New airbags. By the way, these SOBs are hard to come by. Of course, after you buy them, you know, everyone's selling them for dirt cheap. But you got the Cobra airbag. These are pretty much interchangeable between all the trims. V6, GT, Cobra, they're all the same. That is the only one that's specific to the car as far as airbags. I had to get a ground strap because if you swap to an all aluminum radiator, you have to ground the radiator to prevent, I think electrolysis is what it's called. It'll eat little holes in your radiator over time. I'm not sure how long it'll take, but that will prevent it. Got an X4 tuner. Gonna be using this pretty soon, taking her to get on the dyno. New owner's manual because I lost mine. Also, very hard to come by, especially, hang on. Ugh. Hard to come by, but even harder to come by with all of the goodies. So you got your regular, your SVT little pamphlet that comes with it. Special vehicle team tells you all, like, you know, it's a manual. You've seen a manual. This is like your regular model warranty, the Mustang, all that. But this is the piece that took me so long to find, are these two right here. So this is your roadside assistance, came with a manual, and this is your BF Goodwrench tire manual, like owner's guide, because only the Cobra came with BFG tires, or before their, you know, BFG's performance line or whatever it was back then, and only the Cobras came with those, and these are hard to find. So tracking down one of these manuals that was complete, harder than I thought, more expensive than I wanted, but got it now. Got underdrive pulleys. Now these are Steeda full underdrive pulleys, no BBK piggyback junk. There's a lot of debate whether these are worth it, if they give you anything in return. I mean, I've heard everything from they'll destroy your alternator to they'll give you 10 horsepower. So whatever. It's another bolt-on that I could add to the list. So I got them. Underdrive pulleys. I got the sequential taillight kit for the so the newer style. You go 3-bar, you know, doom doom doom. You get it. And I also upgraded the flasher so it slows down a lot. Because if you just swap your OEM taillights straight to the sequential, it blinks the same duration for one blink as it does the 3, if that makes sense. So it just goes by really quick. You can look up YouTube videos, but this will slow it down, make it look a lot better. New gauge cluster, less miles, but I mean, I can fix that. My oil pressure and my temperature over here does not work. And my odometer doesn't work, and my speedometer doesn't work, so I got a whole new cluster. I'll keep mine because I want to keep all my OEM stuff. Also got a little stubby antenna. I got the shortest one I could find, 1.4 inches, and it's got this little cheap carbon fiber. I mean, it's fake, obviously. I'm not gonna get any reception with it, but I'm not gonna really listen to the radio much anyway. It's like $4. I thought it was pretty cool. Anyway, stubby antenna. Wheels, we'll get to those. I got new smoked and blacked out one-piece headlights because the 90, I think it went all the way up to 90, I want to say 94 to 98 all had the two-piece, where usually right here your side marker and your headlight are cut into two different pieces of plastic, or two different entire assemblies, and they never line up just right. It's a pain in the ass. So smoked one-piece headlights, new rubber and everything, obviously. Also got some red line tuning hood struts, so I don't have to do the hood prop anymore. Just lift the hood and there it goes. Also got a complete tint package for all of the side markers and tail lights. It's just a tint film like you would buy from Advance, but these are actually cut to shape, so it'll look a lot better. I was just going to get the smoked taillight housings, all like the entire taillight, but I'm trying to keep everything I can OEM-ish, you know, tastefully modified. So that's what I got. Oh yeah. So these, I'm trying to keep the, I don't know if that model number, if y'all can tell what wheel it is. If so, I'll edit it out. But these are TSW rotary forged wheels. Maybe next time. So I'm sitting here editing this video and realized I'd never answered why I don't have the Cobra. To give a short and sweet, I sent it to a reputable shop to get some stuff done that I was not able to do. Long tube headers getting put in, 373 gears, getting an alignment, get the AC charged, bleed the brakes, just stuff that I don't have the equipment nor the know-how to do. And they had it for 2.5 months. I get it, they bring it back on a Thursday. That's the one actually I made the exhaust video, and it was still on the trailer. And this is the only picture I could find that, but there's a $400 carbon fiber boiler exhaust tip broken, still sitting on the, they brought it to me like that. So I drove it around town, or just around the neighborhood, and the alignment was off, the AC wouldn't turn on, the heat wouldn't turn on, the rear end was making noise, the dash was into the windshield, the panel under the steering wheel was broken off, and it was laying in the floorboard. It was just a mess. So, to their credit, they dropped it off on a Thursday. I sent pictures, including that one I just showed y'all. I couldn't find any more. I guess they're still in the message to the guy, but sent the pictures, and they picked it up the next day, that Friday, and that was December 13th or 14th of 2019, and supposedly I will have it back next week, which will be the, let's see here, it'd be January, the week of the 20th, I guess, yeah. So hopefully I'll have it back and give y'all some more videos, but I just realized that I did never answer the question. So to the rest of the video.